Hi there. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Dr. Kikuchi. I am a medical doctor who started in Japan. I conducted a lot of research, education, and consultation on stuttering. I'm going to share stuttering information on this channel. If you are new here, make sure you press that subscribe button. Today's topic is my experience of stuttering. My stuttering started when I was 2 years old, and I had a lot of trouble in kindergarten, elementary, and junior high school. When I was in elementary school, I had symptoms of repeating words. However, in junior high school, he changed symptoms of not be able to speak. To learn more about my stuttering problem, I entered medical school. Even after entering medical school, I continued to have trouble with stuttering. For example, when I stuttered during a presentation, I felt depressed and guilty. I was working part-time as a teacher at a private school. I had to call the school to tell them that I would be absent from my part-time job, but I was afraid to make the call. It only takes a minute on the phone to tell that I'm going to be absent, but because of my fear, I took an hour to call directly to that workplace and told them I was taking day off. I was spending unnecessary time and effort to hide my stuttering. I was obsessed with the idea that I should never let anyone know that I stuttered. At the age of 22, I first learned at my speech at a name stuttering, Japanese name, Kitsuon. I joined a stuttering self-help group and felt my problems slowly lessen. I like the sentence, if you stutter, you are not alone. I thought that my stuttering was a bad thing. I realized that my stuttering was controlling everything I did, even with the anxiety caused by my stuttering. I continued to try the things I wanted to do. I also learned about an interesting way to reduce stuttering. I learned that stuttering disappears when I speak to a metronome. For example, it is difficult to say arigato in Japanese. When I speak to a metronome, I can speak fluently. When I learned this fact, I was shocked. I can control my stuttering. Stuttering is considered to be an internal timing disorder. However, I thought I could use it for, but I couldn't. When I thought about why, I realized that stuttering is greatly influenced by two factors, timing and anxiety fear. I uploaded previous video on social anxiety disorder with stuttering. If I have a fear of phone calls or presentation, I believe that treating timing may not be enough. I think it is also important to reduce the fear of various situations by stuttering therapy. Exposure therapy is also important not to avoid speaking, but to try new things little by little. The more I can look at my stuttering objectively, the less fear I have of speaking. This is a summary of today's topic. I believe that knowing about stuttering is the first step in reducing the fear. I hope that the people who stutter will be able to make their own decision about what they want to do. Yes, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, there is a red button down below and hit subscribe. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye!